Hi. Being a part time teacher could be very difficult and challenging for you, especially that period where it's holiday period and you discover that you're earning zero income, especially during the summer holidays. That's the worst period. So, what could you actually do in order to come out of this situation? So this could be the right video you're looking on. I'm talking about 10 side hustle ideas for teachers to be a teacher on that your free time, on that your spare time, on the time you don't have you have little or nothing to do. You're just sitting at home watching TV. Why not take out the time to work and additional income? So to just do side hustle to better your life. So let me just dive directly into these 10 ideas. The first side hustle ideas for teachers is tutoring, one-on-one encounter on your area of competence, one-on-one teaching on your area of competence. You get to train people on your area of competence as a teacher. Maybe you're an English teacher, a French teacher, a maths teacher, or why not geography, history, or something like an accounting teacher if you're good with it, a one-on-one teaching basis to be able to train those professionals who are already in the field and are lacking somewhere to just give them your expertise advice, or those willing to learn an additional skill. Yes, they already have their own domain, or somebody might be a CEO but just want to know something about accounting. Those one-on-one tutoring earn a real cash. Yes, people pay for your services to be at that tutor. The second is virtual teachings and apprenticeship. Virtual teaching, you get to teach people virtually. You got to organize seminars and workshop where you could train people. Seminars on particular events, a seminar about traveling, a seminar about cooking, a seminar about lifestyle, just organizing these seminars, organizing these workshops to train people to acquire some skills and knowledge. It's a great side hustle. Then remember, it does not take your whole time, it's just a 1 day thing. You could offer this virtual training. We organize workshops, use Zoom meetings, use Telegram platforms to be able to offer these services better around the globe, not only limiting yourself into a particular area or region, but taking yourself all the globes. And remember, side hustle is all about cash. Yes, your intentions or your desires might be there, but remember, cash should be one of your priorities. You should be looking out for, and you should be endeavor to make with cash. The third is curriculum development. Yes, gets to develop plans, teaching guide. If you're somebody who's very experienced in the teaching domain, you got to develop these plans to help the newbies, people who want to enter into teaching work and they don't know how to go about it. You got to give them this one-on-one tutoring, one-on-one. You give them this curriculum. You program them, teach from year to year, week one, teach from this outline to this other outline, week two. Just grade them, help them, teach them course outline, course plan, how to rearrange their note, how to prepare for lessons. It's a great side hustle. Remember, you could do it online as well as you could contact schools. Yes, you could draft these plans for schools, for educational schools, being primary, secondary, tertiary, universities. You could grant all these course outline for particular courses and you offer them to them and you get to be paid. You're being paid because it's actually something that takes your whole day, your whole time to be able to come up with those course content. So it's a great side hustle as a teacher. So as we are going on, please subscribe to that button, click on the notification to get more insight about side hustling. The fourth is book reviewer. Teachers love to read, they love to make analysis, they love to give conclusion resume. So being a book reviewer give you those things now to help, especially those who are into publishing. Yes, those who are into publishing, they are publishing books. You have to read and give your review. Help to read their books that they want to publish and give them accurate review. People produce books and they're actually looking for who could review my book for me, who could evaluate my books for me, see some errors, see where I could change or where I could ameliorate or where I could improve more than what I am doing right now. So being that person, is just an extra income. Remember, it's not for free. These are services that you're being paid to do it as a teacher. So my teachers out there, I got you covered. The fifth is language instructor. Being a language instructor gets to teach language. Which language are you versed with? Are you good in language? Do you know how to say bonjour, como estas, buenos dias, good morning, hello, whatsoever language, namaste, whatsoever language you're good at and you think you could offer those services, gets to teach people those languages. There are international jobs that does not require that you know at least two international language, not just English, but you could know English and French, English and Chinese, English and German, English and Spanish. So being those tutor, helping to be those language instructor, to put people in order, to tell them on how to learn this language from the basics, is a real cash. It must not be online. You could offer your services in the classroom and gain some extra cash. It's really necessary, it's really good as a teacher of language. Grants writing. Many schools seek that students to take in grants in order to further their education, and after they are done in their educations and they are working, they should be able to pay back those grants. So if you're somebody who's good in writing, why not be able to write a grant for an institution? Write a grant proposal offer to the school. On the term, students should refund those grants and all that. Just writing, proposing is a great side hustle, great income. Schools are usually looking for people who will be able to write their grants. So yeah, some a teacher who's good in writing, especially those literature teachers, teachers in language. This is a great side hustle idea for you. The seven is voice over work. Voiceover, you could be able to transfer the knowledge you have written into an audio masterpiece. An audio masterpiece, you get to produce audios, lecture audios. In fact, that is your lecture courses in audio form. The courses you teach in a classroom, you just use an audio, you take your recorder, you record it all, and you're able to sell it out. Somebody who's very busy could not be in classroom, but just sit in the office and is listening and doing a practical of what you're actually teaching in that audio. So it's a great side hustle. People actually pay for it and considering doing it. If you have a good voice, even if you don't have a good voice, there are some applications which could enhance your voice, make your voice to really look good and beautiful and attractive or to their audience. The eighth is events planning. Getting to know how to do events planning as a teacher, how to plan events, how to plan opening ceremony of the school, how to plan closing ceremony, graduation ceremony, how to plan even events which are out of school activities. You could plan events which are out of school activities, not only school activities like graduations, socials, and the rest, but you could plan out of school like weddings, like birthday celebrations. Just being an advanced planner earns you real cash, and it's a great side hustle. Remember, you could be working and still doing this, and it does not affect your work. The ninth is personal finance coaching. What do you want to know about finance? Do you want to know how to start up a business, how to start up a small scale business, how to take a loan, how to save, how to earn income, how to have your first dollars? They are finance coaching. Those who did finance, international finance, they could guide you finance coaching. So if you know how to do those coaching jobs, so why not just start into it? Help give those people financial advice. People don't know how to manage their finances. No matter how they look good out there, they still face those challenges in managing their finances. So consider it as one of your top side hustles. The last but not the least is language translation. Can you translate languages? Can you translate good morning to bonjour? Can you translate good evening to bonsoir? Which language are you good at? Just being able to translate language is a great side hustle. Yeah, you get to translate languages in the official documents of schools, for students who are traveling and trying to go out to other nations in order to further their education. Will greatly help and impact them. So this has been your host, Financing Magdalene, and these are some of the side hustles I brought to you today as teachers. I know it's very difficult, but just select one of these you could implement all. It's good, but do that which your heart desires. Do that which is your heart desires. Until then, please click on the subscribe button and the notification to get more videos with Magdalene. See you in our next video.